Hello and welcome to Boomregard's Travels. Today we are going to be going into the hole and we're going to explore this zone. I was going to go to Corathius Creep, I believe is the name of the zone, but I decided since this is kind of still a classic zone, I thought I might give this zone here a shot. So this is the hole. On TLP servers, this zone gets opened up as soon as you kill Nagafin and Vox. So anybody on the server that kills those two dragons, the hole opens up. And yeah, so you're able to come here. So what we're going to do is we're going to kind of do a crawl through here. So we start here. It says this zone is off of Peniel. So we're just going to kind of like crawl our way through here and then jump down here. This is the entrance camp. This is the castle courtyard camp. I don't know. This get different names. And then right down here is the swords camp. And if you go a little bit later down here is I think it's right here. Right here, right this area right here is the slabs camp. And then over here is the docks camp. And this is the undead camp. And that's about it. So there's, a few zones. So if you're on a TLP server, those will be relevant to you. But I am here on Verant, and there is a Shadow Knight here doing his epic. So not much to worry about there. So let's go ahead and get started. And see what we got going on here. It's been a little while since I played these guys. I've been on Jelinek quite a bit, and it does not look like I ever gave them a everybody sit. I did, actually. It's 0. Alright, perfect. Everybody sit is 0. So, let's go ahead and do this. So, these first entry mob right here is blue. I'm going to get 2. So, let's go ahead and do that here. We're already buffed. We don't have anything outside of our current group power, so we're just going to use that. And there we go. Got 2. I'm going to take this one. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to mez. So I have a macro on my enchanter. She should mez that one. There we go. Now we're going to start provoking and getting everybody else involved here. So there goes the necromancer pet and that. And there we go. Perfect. 1 down. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and taunt this. Ooh, I did not taunt him. I'm sure what. Alright, it's in there. It just didn't work. Alright, so what did we get here? We got an emerald. That's junk. I can't taunt that off. There we go. Roll that. Roll that. Valuable loam. Grab that. And multiple parts. Looks good. And then we got an ornate sphere, so that's pretty nice. Alright, let's sit everybody down. Except the cleric, he's gonna stand up. So this should be a this will be a 3-pull. So let's just go ahead and do it. Let me get jeez, this got stunned. Let me get acquainted with my enchanter hotkeys anyway. Alright, so we're gonna mez this one right here, the warrior, the second warrior there. Now the crusader took the spot on X target, so I gotta hit the same button again. And now the X target, that is done. So now we can go into getting that going. There we go. And we are currently 45. So whatever we were last episode, this kind of goes pretty much off that. We got a lone bracer, nice. No one needs that, but we got one. So just roll that. There we go. And we're going to let that other one sit. I'm just going to break it. Oh, I guess the Crusaders, they heal themselves? I've never noticed that on the TLPs. So that's kind of nice to see. There we go. And we got a black pearl and some other junk. Go ahead and random that to myself. Get those going. All right, so pretty good. But yeah, I've been I'm sorry for the lack of videos, but I've been playing Jelinek, or not Jelinek, but the TOP Oakwind, pretty much nonstop. And obviously that is a time-consuming process, and since I'm not streaming like raids and anything like that, so there's no like real catch-up on there. I kind of streamed I made a warrior named Yurt. I streamed that on Twitch, and then I made a paladin. I streamed part of that. I've streamed part of his journey, but you know, it's mostly been not streaming that at all. And I started a Hobbs and Friends series that I've done a little bit with, but I've come to the conclusion I need those characters for stuff, right? So I kind of repurposed some of them, and it's just been a little bit of a mess. And then I started streaming something. I can't even remember what it was. And then my son set the microwave on fire, and I had to like abruptly end the stream to figure out what was going on there. And then that kind of, I haven't streamed since then. So I've been doing lots of things. My paladin's 50, my warrior is 32, and I think in one of the streams or one of the videos I mentioned, it's just so much easier to grind when you're not doing anything, because I grind with, you know, some people I know from the guilds I'm in and stuff, and it's just so much easier just to just grind, you know, without even thinking about it and not talking. So that's kind of what happened with a lot of that. So that's why there's not that many videos related to any of that stuff, but we're gonna fix that. All right, let's get everybody, let's move up. I don't want to pull. What are you doing, wizard? What are you doing? I don't want to pull like all this way. I'm gonna get us down to like the entrance camp or something like that. We are only 45, but we have the gear, right? So this is like perfect experience when you're 45 on TOP. You can see some of these were like light blue, but we're getting like 2.5% without experience pod or anything like that. So it's really nice, and that is going to be a 3 pull, but we're going to be fine. Is everybody with me? Yes. Come on down, elemental warriors. All right, so I'm going to mez the first one. Said I'm gonna mez it, but what is she doing? Why is it not mezzing? There we go. Got one of them mezzed, and I'll just go for this one since I couldn't target it in time. I'll go for a heal. I forgot the hotkey for heal. I think it's shift. There we go. There we go, perfect. We got a loam encrusted robe. Wow, that is crazy. That is crazy luck. That's like 2 chrono on a TLP server. That is crazy. There we go. And let's get another heal. And everybody's doing their job, and they're doing it well. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna get this guy right here because he's in our way. We're gonna go that way down the path there. Wow, there is I don't know what it is, but when I mouse right click lately, it's been super laggy, like beyond anything I've ever experienced. There we go. Now what we're gonna run into eventually is a rock golem, and these are gonna be a different model. And they are going to be up to level 54, and they are not our friend. Oh, jeez, what the heck is this? Hold on, this is different than the TOP. Massive constructs. I don't. This is different. Okay, so apparently there's a different version of Hole. So I was not aware of that. So let's just go down here, and we're gonna kill that stuff because it's huge and we're small, and that's cool. So I'm going to broadcast. I'm going to break follow. I'm going to sit. Everybody's sitting. All right, we're going to go over here. We're going to grab this guy. And we're going to lag insanely. Jeez. All right, we're going to provoke him. Get him there. Like that. Now, what do I have hotkeys? I do not have hotkeys for slow on her for some reason. Or Tash, so that's something we're gonna have to work on at some point, but that's fine. So where's the mage? Let's go ahead and get a damage shield on me real quick. All right. Ooh. Do I want to do 2 of these at once? I don't think so. I don't think so. You need a leg step back, buddy. Go step backwards. All right, this guy's coming a little close for my comfort. All right, he's moving. Come on. Just need this guy to move a little bit so we can grab this one. I bet we could take 2 of them at once. I mean, they're hitting us for like 77, so let's just do it. Why not? I guess they solo pull, so all that for nothing. There we go, and go ahead and get that going. Like so. And get some pets on here. Should get pets on here, right? They're attacking, perfect. And... oh yeah, he's toast. I have no idea why it's so laggy, but hopefully that doesn't really come over into the video. It's just gonna be my experience here is terrible. Alright. Oops, look at that. Going crazy. And I believe at this point, our weapons are proccing. So let me take a look here. Well... I don't know why if I give me a button like that. Oh my gosh. Go away. So I just I want this one. So enraging blow at 45 and at 46 we'll get that one to proc, the scepter. That'll ensure we get aggro pretty much with the enraging blow proc over whatever these guys are doing, since they should not be able to generate enough aggro to pull off me with that. Alright, let's get everybody back on. Let's get a heal. Perfect. And then in between this episode and next, I'll make sure the enchanter has slow and all the good stuff that enchanters need to have. Alright. There we go. Now right here is a mob. Grab him. There's usually another one in there, but this is different layout than when I was on Oakwood just a few hours ago, so we'll see how this goes. There we go, and he's toast. Very good experience here. Alright, so there is a... so that's one of the golems. There's one right here. Where do I get 2 of these? So I guess at some point the mobs here change, which I was not aware of. I don't know why they change them, but I guess that changes some things. Oh, come back over here, buddy. So I didn't get a proc. Go. And let's get this guy here. Let's get a heal. Where's the necromancer? Augment death. Go. Keep spamming provoke. Hopes that it works. There we go, perfect. Alright, everybody can sit, get a little mana while I go find something else. Oh, we got an elemental crusader right here, ready to go. But there are rock golems here that hit like almost 200 at 40, like at this level. They're like 54. And they're actually pretty rough, but I guess we're not going to see any of those right now. There we go. But so we're gonna kind of like I want to go into dark depths of Dark Hollow, but then I realized that it's an expansion kind of after like Omens of War and stuff, where it's it's just one of the higher level stuff things. So I am going to kind of take that a little bit slow as we work our way into depths of Dark Hollow. So. We'll see how this ends up, because I've been severely addicted to Oakland. Like I'm literally not playing any other characters but my ones there. So that is just how it is right now. So. Hopefully I can, I do have some videos I'm going to make out of that whole thing, but at the moment I don't have any of them made, so I know I'm doing the, I'm going to be doing Soulfire here pretty soon, and then hopefully the Fiery Avenger, if I can get the dragon kills, right? All right, let's get a heal. Because we need Nagi and Vox to be able to. Jeez, this heal does not do anything. What is he healing with? Where's he at? Superior heal doesn't even do anything. Wow. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Do I have complete heal memmed? I do. So we're gonna change that around soon, because he's gonna need a complete heal when he's at a certain percent. That'll heal. Won't even heal his whole entire bar. Alright, let's look around here. I think what we'll do after this mob is we'll get them to follow. And I apologize if there is a frame rate issue or anything like that. I have no idea what is going on right now. Typically, it does not happen. I don't have anything but Everquest running right now, and OBS. Alright, and a loam mask, very nice, take that. What are you doing? Why are you just like being your own guy there, Boomregard? Alright, so I had gotten a tip in one of my comments is if I slow down my movement speed, i.e. go to walk, they will follow better around tight corridors. So what I started doing this on actually on Oakwind, is I start crouching. And that slows me down, right? Especially when I'm moving really fast with like Bard Song and stuff like that. Like I already lost them. They're like right here. And they don't make the turn, but it sometimes helps. And there's like serious frame rate issue going on for me right now in this castle. I don't know why, but they should follow me around this corner, right? Come on. What are you guys doing? Yeah. The pains. Alright, let's get this guy. Provoke him up here. There we go. Got them to move. There we go. This guy should die. These are what, level 38? So they're not, these ones aren't hard, so. As we get deeper and deeper into the dungeon, we will find harder ones. I don't know what that's for, so I'm just gonna ignore it. We're almost to the next camp right down here. Alright. Should be mobs. I've never seen that guy before. He must be from something later in the thing. All right, here is a destroyed construct. These are not the ones that you find on TLP servers, but he looks like a golem. It's pretty hard, I guess. 78. See here, we got a ball of elemental clay, drop of mercury, we'll roll those. I'm just gonna leave that on the corpse since I don't know what it's for. If some guy comes in and he's looking for that, well, he might get lucky then. Alright, so now... Oh my god, this is terrible. Alright, somehow my pet attacked. Didn't even do that. Oh, this guy's got a defiant weapon too, so that's kind of nice. This is the swords camp that we're coming up to, and it is a pretty good camp. It's probably probably the second camp you'd get into if you start grouping here, right? It's a little bit easier than slabs. There we go. Everybody hit 46, it looks like. And lagged me out insanely. We'll just go ahead and roll this defiant nonsense and go in here. So yeah, this is different than on the TOP because there are no mobs in here. There's usually like one right here and then one there, and over in that corner. So let's break follow. Let's grab that guy. Yeah, there he is. Different pathing, I guess, for this guy right now. But this is what they call the sword camp because there is a sword in the stone kind of thing right there. It's kind of cool. Go. Very good. And there's the other one right here. He's yellow. He's level 47. So this is like the ideal spot for us, I think. And based on there not being any mobs here, this is probably a safe place to log out. It isn't on TOP because there's a guy who spawns right here. But right here, I guess it is. So that's kind of interesting. And since we picked up 46, we also have triple attack now, and our there we go, we got an ad. Oh, got him. So as our scepter hasn't even procced yet, so that's unfortunate. Let's see here, spells. Oh, it resisted anarchy. Okay, so these seem to be very resistant. Right. Got a fire opal. Roll that out. Alright. Let's go over to the... right here. Let's give myself Aug. Probably move up to Swift Wind as soon as we get that. Alright, that looks good. Okay, let's see here. Let me do something real quick. See if this helps. Advanced 61%. Advanced lighting. Radial floor. Let's turn whatever that is off. Where is the clip plane? Right here. Let's lower to like 80. Actually went back to 90. There we go. 80. Yeah, I don't know. It's like very strange right now. Let's grab this guy right here. Bring him over here. So I think what we'll be doing, right, over the next few episodes, right, since we got here, we're going to call this place home for at least this episode. And just kind of hang out here for for the remainder. But next episode we'll probably go down to this area, which is the slabs, and then work our way to the docks over here. And then from the docks we'll work our way over to the undead. And kind of just finish up this zone. Hopefully we'll hit 50. That's kind of where I'm aiming at for this. So let's see here. Let's roll this out. I already have it. Give that to Boomregard. But so inside of this room here, you go around. There's one. There's usually two in there, but I guess not on alive in this revamped version. So it looks like they made it easier. That's what I feel. Because there used to be like level 54 mobs that patrolled in here, and intermingled with like the higher level ones too. So definitely a different experience. All right, where is the cleric? Go ahead and cast complete heal. I could probably wait longer, but I don't want to. There we go. This side right here. Looks like there's two of them in here. So let's just pull one. Get two. They looked like they were not mezzable. Like none of the spells are really landing on them, so I'll try to mez that yellow one, but you see here spells. Yeah, resisted. So let me grab him back. Come on. Leave my enchanter alone. At least I got the enchanter pit to actually do some work, right? Perfect. There we go, and done. Side ore. Now that was that one. So this is kind of like this door goes like that, and on the other side it kind of mirrors, and it goes into like that, and there's another door there. So grab him. Let's see what we can get out of there. 4%. Nice. There we go. And get everybody on here. Sorry about that. Trying to turn my air conditioner on. Suddenly got hot. There we go. Alright, so we got another zone-wide AUG for this unmasked guy, right? So we sent the last one to Boomregard, we'll send the next one to the mage. I don't know if this is a hot zone, so that would be beneficial if it was. Be nice to come here as a hot zone. Alright, looks like we got 2 incoming, which shouldn't be a big a deal. Where are we at? 46 and 30%, not bad. There we go. So I shouldn't be able to hold aggro on the other one, even though I'm not hitting it. Just because I pulled it and no one else is going to attack it. But as soon as I heal, I will lose aggro. So I got to kind of keep an eye out on that. Because I'm about to drop a complete heal. I'm going to manually do these complete heals for right now. Get you attacking that. Just because I don't have a macro and I don't want to spend time trying to find a key to put a complete heal. Because I'm currently like low on keys, if you can see here. There we go, and easy. And what are these dropping? So getting like gold splits, so these drop probably like a platinum or two, so it's not a whole lot of money if you're coming here for money, but you know, it's definitely a good experience. And from here you can kind of see like down there, right? So that is the slabs camp down there. And you can see the gargoyles. I believe those are for the Necromancer 1.5 quest, or yeah. Because I remember I had to come here on Boomregard to do that quest, so those are not in the original TLP version. Now that I'm thinking about it, I probably mentioned how this zone is different when I did the Necromancer Epic videos, because I remember spending a while here for that. Come on. Taunt it off. I should probably take taunt out of my spam button, but I'm very limited on buttons right now. Alright, so let's see if there's anything down here. There is. And the frame rate is just annoying me insanely, so hopefully this video isn't a total wash, because I can't take back time and undo my levels. So if it is, I apologize. But yeah, this is working out pretty well. Let's see here. I need damage shield, and I believe that's F5, right? No, what did I set that to? That is 6. Numpad 6. Yeah, I have it marked right there. Alright, perfect. It's always good to keep damage shield up, especially on the tank. It is a significant amount of damage. Oh, we got a Spirit of the Runes. I haven't seen one of these. Maybe these will drop withered armor, because the loam drops off the elementals and the golems, I believe. And the undead has withered, which is the leather armor, which is like, you know, pretty much almost the best you can get in classic for most classes. Just depends on the piece. And it's priest armor, so go. Not bad, 3%. So, oh, we get this guy up again. Perfect. So there you go. There's the guy over there. He spawned. Maybe he moves around. All right, what are we at here? We're at 50%. Not bad. So you can see it's pretty good experience in this place. You just want to chill out, you know, grind without having to think too much. I mean, the mobs are not that difficult in this in the live era. When you come here, I don't know where the yellow one came from. Oh, there is one that spawns back here. Interesting. Someone must that Shadow Knight must have come through and fought that. All right, I'm playing both sides here. Come on, everybody on this one. Let's burn this one down. There we go. Down that one. Who's taking this? Like, it's like, you know, they're so well geared, right? No one's taking any damage, but in a real situation, that would be catastrophic, probably. I couldn't mez it the 2 times I tried with the first one we tried to mez, so I'm gonna say that I probably can't mez these without Tash, and I don't have that macro set up at the moment. Let's see here. But I'll get social macros set up for tashing and slowing because that's going to become more and more important as we level. Right now, it's kind of just, you know, do whatever we want, and we're not going to have any problems. But as we level, we'll have to be a little bit smarter about a lot of that kind of stuff, especially when we try harder group content and stuff like that. But now that I know, this is not a safe spot. I thought it was because there was no mobs up when I got here, but that turns out it's just because the guy, the Shadow Knight, probably killed them all as he went through. But there we go. So I'm going to call this episode here. This lag is kind of jacking me up a little bit, and I'm not really feeling it. I'm not feeling the lag. But definitely, you know, it's a good zone. The hole is definitely great for leveling on TOPs and on live, as you can see how much experience we're getting. So this is we did the entrance, we did the castle, courtyard, we did swords. So next episode we'll probably do slabs, the other camp, and docks, and maybe move to undead. We'll see. My goal is to hit 50 throughout the next few videos, and then at 50 we're gonna try to kill Finnegal, and if we can kill him, we're gonna well, if we don't kill him, we're going to you know, continue our path. But if we do kill him, that'll be great, and we'll have to be killing him weekly for the wizard epic piece and the mage epic piece, and I don't know, whatever else he drops. But thank you very much for watching, and please have a fantastic day.